Hi guys, today we are going to discuss about the topic digestion of carbohydrates. Here I have written in short form carbs. So whenever I say carbs, I would mean carbohydrates. So digestion of carbohydrates. To understand digestion of carbohydrates, first we need to understand two main things. Carbohydrates in food are in the form of number one, disaccharides, monosaccharides. Now, amylopectin is a plant starch. Whatever we have, like most Indian foods have calories in the form of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, when we say plant carbohydrate, plant starch, we mean amylopectin. And animal starch is glycogen. Now this is food. We ingest this. That means we have food in the form of amylopectin and glycogen. These are complex form of carbohydrates. So in order to break this down to the simple forms are disaccharides and monosaccharides. To break this down into simple forms, we have to undergo certain process. So these are all enzymatic process. So in this whole process, enzymes are very important. When we say enzymes, there are two types of enzymes: salivary amylase and pancreatic amylase. It is very important to understand that when we have food, these two enzymes acts on this food to break them down into simple forms like monosaccharides and disaccharides, which are carried to the blood and to the body for different functions and which provide energy to our body. So, we start from the mouth. In the mouth, there is salivary amylase. From the name itself, you can understand saliva. And amylase is, when I say amylopectin, and when we use the suffix ase, it means an enzyme. So salivary amylase, which is also known as ptyalin, it is present in the mouth. This breaks down amylopectin and glycogen somewhat in the mouth to monosaccharides and disaccharides. This is then carried to the stomach. In the stomach, salivary amylase doesn't work due to some pH, because it works only in pH above 7, and in the stomach the pH is around 3, so it doesn't work in the stomach. So now it is carried to the intestine. Here, between the mouth and somewhere, I am very bad at drawing, I'm sorry, so I'm just drawing like this. Somewhere between the stomach and the intestine is the pancreas, which releases the enzymes to the intestine. So the intestine is not box like, it is just like this. And this small part which I have shown in the box, this is known as the duodenum. In the duodenum, pancreatic juices will be acted, and the rest of the disaccharides and monosaccharides which come here unbroken are broken into simpler forms, in forms of monosaccharides and disaccharides. So here again, in the duodenum these are broken, and in the brush border of the duodenum, when we say brush border, these are like the whole intestines are covered with borders which are brush like. So in the brush borders there are some enzymes called like maltase, lactase and sucrase. These are enzymes, intestinal enzymes. After the breakdown in the duodenum by pancreatic enzymes, this after the breakdown, this becomes in the duodenum. There are products like maltose, sucrose, and lactose. These are broken down in the duodenum by the pancreatic juices. So after this, when we get this as the output, these are again broken down by intestinal enzymes like maltase, lactase, and sucrase to give certain components like galactose plus glucose, glucose plus glucose, and glucose plus fructose. Let me tell you one thing clearly, these are all monosaccharides. So when I say monosaccharide, these are the simplest form of carbohydrates which can be taken up by the blood and carried to different parts of the body and used up, which we will study in the next video about the absorption of carbohydrates. And if you like my video and if you understand what I am trying to say here, please do like my video and subscribe to my channel for more updates. Thank you.